Hey guys, I just got requested this on my Patreon. This is Cooling Water by the Williams Brothers. I'm going to play along with it first and then go over the lesson. It's in D flat. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and check out my bio for other resources like charts and an ear training app. So I'll go ahead and play along with it first.
My soul was sinking in a world of sin, but grace and mercy, it took me in, took my feet out of the miry clay and placed them on a rock to stay. Oh, what a relief it was when God rescued me. He loosed the chains that had me bound, and He set me free. And it felt like cooling water, cooling water, cooling water. It felt like cooling water, cooling water, cooling water from Grandma's well. Lee Williams, y'all. Sleepless nights and so much pain. Couldn't see no sunshine, nothing but rain. God said, we've been made endure for a night, but in the morning it will be alright. Oh, what a relief it was when God rescued me. Released my chains that had me bound.
So I was kind of going off there and doing some Stevie Ray Vaughan, B.B. King, John Mayer kind of licks at the end there. This song is not that hard. Just a couple of chords in the key of D flat. So it's basically a 1 to 4 pattern. So the first part, well, first off, the intro lick goes. So that's basically, it starts on the 6th fret and goes up a half step. You can just slide up and down to the 7th fret, 4 6, 6 4, and then slide up from the 6th fret to the 8th fret. 8 8 4. And this is a pentatonic scale. Basically this pattern. Real common pattern. I should probably do a lesson on that actually, but it's this is the pattern. I'll play it slowly, and then do it again. That's just basically a pentatonic pattern you can use for soloing. But they're doing some blues notes here, so the first part. So that's basically going from 2 to a flat 3, interval-wise, to the 1, 2 1, 6 5, 3 3 1. So that's the intro lick, and then what you can do is you can go like this for the verse. So basically what that is you hit the D flat and then hit a major chord. So that's 4 6 6 6, and then go like this. And that's going from the 1 to the 4 chord. Going from a D flat to F sharp. So 4 6 6 6, and then bar the 6th fret with your first finger. Hit it once, and then hammer on with these fingers. On the 8th fret and 7th fret. I went over this in another lesson. This is a 1 to 4 pattern, so. And then I just added this little lick here. That's basically 4 6 4. And then back down. Hammer on from the 4 to the 6, and then back down to the. I'm sorry, not 4 to 6. 6 to 8. 6 8 6 8 6. And then hammer on from the 6 to the 8, and back down to the 6, and repeat. And you can also do this. That's kind of like super common soul trick. So go to that D flat here on the 9th fret. This is a D flat. And what you're going to want to do is bar the 9th fret on the top 2 strings and slide it up a whole step and back down. You can do it with your first finger too. So slide from the 9th fret to the 11th fret and back down, and then do 8 9 to 10 11 and back down to 8 9. Just a cool little soul trick you can do. So you can keep on repeating that pattern. That's the first pattern. Then it does almost the same thing. And I'm going to go into a lesson. I'm going to do a lesson about this later, but these next chords are very, very similar to the first chords we did, which are 1 to 4. So the next chords are 6 to 2, which is this. So that's basically a B flat minor 7 to a E flat minor 7. And the frets are 6 6 6 6, and then 6 8 6 7 6. 6 8 6 7 6. And you can bar the 6th fret and hammer on again with these fingers on the 8th fret and the 7th fret. Then do that lick again. So, what I was going to do a lesson on is how the 6 chord and the 1 chord are basically the same thing, just a 1 note difference. So, like the D flat, the 1 is the same, almost exactly the same as a B flat minor, just a 1 note difference. So D flat is this, and then the 6 is this. I'm sorry, the 6 is this. So both these chords have that finger there on the barring on the 6th fret. The only thing that's changing is the root note. So here's a D flat, here's a B flat minor, and then it's the same thing for the next chord. The next chord is a E flat minor 7. That's almost exactly the same as what we're doing for the 4 chord, which is a F sharp. The only thing we're changing is we're adding our first finger here. So I'm going to do a whole lesson about this later. But these chords are very similar. A 1 to 4 pattern and a 6 to 2 pattern are very similar. So here's the 1 to 4 pattern. And here's the next pattern, which is a 6 to 2 pattern. Almost the same exact pattern. So again, on that second pattern, the 6 to 2, you want to, it's a B flat minor chord, which is 6 6 6 6. And then for that E flat minor 7, it's 6 8 6 7 6. And you can bar the 6th fret and hammer on those 2 fingers. And you can also do like kind of these kind of soul tricks like. So what I'm doing there is basically you can release your 3rd finger and just do bar the 6th fret and just have your 2nd finger here. So frets would be 6 6 6 7 6, and then that frees up your pinky and your 3rd finger here. So you can do little tricks here with hammer-ons and pull-offs on the 9th fret. You know, stuff like that. You can do that. You can still do this thing again. You can do that too. That's a pentatonic kind of thing, going from the 6 8 6 8 6. Then slide up, whole step from the 8th fret to the 10th fret, and then 9. Okay, so that's the second pattern. Then the 3rd section goes like this. So that's basically just it's reversing the pattern. We're doing 1 to 4, now we're doing 4 to 1. So same shape. It's this is an F sharp chord, but it starts on a B flat, and the frets are 8 6 7, and then bar the 6th fret, and then do that lick again. And you could add your pinky on the 9th fret if you want. So that would be 8 8 6 7 8 6 7 9, and then 6 6 6 9. And then just does a walk up from the 2 octaves. So that starts on an E flat 6th fret, 6 8, 8 10, then 9 11, 10 12, then 11 13. So. And then that's basically the song. At the end, they vamp from a 1 to the 4, so they keep on doing this pattern. If you want to make it a little bit more bluesy, like I did at the end, you can go like this. So that's basically doing a D flat up here, which is 11, 10, 9, 9, and then sliding up to a D flat 9. So that starts on 8 7 8 8, 8 7 8 8, and slide it up a half step to 9 8 9 9. So. And then it goes to a F sharp 7, and frets on that are 9, 8, 9, 7. And then you can do this lick again. If you want to do that, that's a little trick you can do. That's like Bruno Mars. What's that song? That funk song he does. It's a Bruno Mars trick. So that's basically 9th fret and 12th, 9, 12, 12. You can also do this. So that's doing that trick, the 9, 12, 12. And then slide up from 11, 12 to 12, 13. Now, if you want to solo over that like I was, you can use the B flat minor or D flat pentatonic. It's the same thing. And then if you want to get even more bluesy, you can switch between that and the D flat minor pentatonic. So you can switch between more of that major feel. Here's that major feel. If you move that up 4 frets to the 9th fret, it sounds more bluesy because it's like a major minor thing kind of going on. There's minor there and then major here. So you can kind of switch between those two scales to get that bluesy kind of feel. So these two, B flat minor pentatonic and D flat minor pentatonic. So I should probably do another lesson on soloing sometime soon. That's pretty much the whole song, though. You know, it's a pretty simple song. 1 to 4, then 6 to 2, then 4 to 1, and then walk up from the 2 to the 5. Not that hard. If you guys enjoyed this lesson, please don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and check out my bio. I have different links there for charts and my Patreon and an ear training app and a bunch of other stuff. So thanks for watching.